Hello all, thank you for joining me again for this continuation of the Mel Bay Grade 1 series. Right now we are on to page 15, the eighth note. So the eighth note can be a little tricky for people, but I promise you it's really not that bad because you can slow the tempo down. It's not super fast, okay? An eighth note receives 1/2 beat. So think of a quarter note, it gets 1 beat. So, right, it says here, 1 quarter note equals 2 eighth notes. So if I play that for you, it's gonna sound like this. 2 eighth notes, 1, like that, 1. All right, if I play 4 eighth notes, it gets 2 beats, 1, 2, okay? An eighth note will have a head, a stem, and a flag. If 2 or more are in a successive order, they may be connected by a bar. So you're gonna see here, you got 2 of them here, that equals 1 quarter note, or 1 beat. 4 of them equals 2 beats, or like a half note. 8 of them, which you actually don't see in the book, equals 4 beats, or a whole note. So, with the eighth note studies here, let's start with the easiest one. And they show you to pick down and up. That's pretty important because it just keeps everything easier to play and remember. And it is faster. If you're going down, 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 it's going to slow you down, believe it or not. So, your regular notes, like the quarter notes, half notes, whole notes, whatever, dotted halves, you play down. The second eighth note, you always play up, or the fourth one. So it's like down, up, like that. So for number 1, goes E, down, 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 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and sometimes you can go, what I would do is I go 1 and 2 and. So that second note of the quarter, the 2 eighth notes that equal 1 beat, the second note I usually say and. 1 and 2 and. Easier for me to keep track of. Then you got F, 1, 2, and 3, rest for a quarter. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Let me show you. Okay, so we're doing number 1, and it's the easiest one because you only got E, F, and G here from the first string. So hopefully you remember your first string. If you don't, go back a couple pages or a couple videos. I'm sure I taught it. So number 1 goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, rest. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay? Number 2, down, up, down, up, down, down. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Down, up, down, down. All E, F, and G. I'm going to play number 2 for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, down, down. Down, up, down, down. Rest. Down, down. 1 and 2 and you see what I mean by the tempo? If you want to slow the tempo down, say you're having trouble with getting your eighth notes in the timing that it needs, slow the tempo down. So if I did number 2 here, and I went 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's just slowing it down significantly. You can speed it up. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3. As long as you get it in the 4 beats or whatever timing it is, you'll have it correct. So number 3, a little hairier because you got the G, the A from the G string here. You got the F from the D string, E, F, G. So you got D and G string here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, Number 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Number 5. A little trickier. They're adding here an 8th rest. So remember how I said for the upstroke of the 8th note, I usually say and. So down, or 1 and 2 and, like that. That's what I do for the 8th rest right here. So if I have an 8th note with a head, stem, and a flag next to it, that is, you just say 1. And for the rest, you just stop the sound for as long as it takes you to say the word and. That's my method. Whatever works for you is whatever works for you, but that's what I suggest. So I go down, up, down, and down, down, and like that. Like 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and. Right? So if I'm doing an 8th rest in there on the after the 3rd note, I'm going 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and. So it's 1 and 2 and 3. It's a quick and. If you blink, you miss it. Okay. Let's try it. And let me get this situated. Here we go. Number 5. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Not so bad if you can figure out how to, all you're doing is just stopping the sound. Okay, number 6, very easy, 3/4 time. See the B string, E string notes, and that's it. And you're doing 3/4 time, which means 3 beats per measure. One and 2. Let me start over. I'm going to count us off. Count to 3 and we'll begin on 1. Proper. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Dotted half note. 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, rest. All right, those are the 8th note studies. I figured I'd take a whole video for that. If you have questions, let me know in the comments or send me a direct message. Be happy to help you. All right, good luck on your journeys. Take care.